doing here is I'm playing 4 basic chords. C, A minor, to G, to E minor, or if you want to go E minor to G. And I'm taking the blues scale with the extension, which I'm going to show you if you're not familiar with it. So I'm taking a C major chord, and I'm using the A minor blues scale. The one with the extension. And then the relative minor of C major. See if you got a C major right here, right? Playing this form. There's your C. Go down 3 half steps. A minor. You can find the C right there. Because this is a C bar chord. Take that note that's on the 8th fret of the 6th string. Go down 3 half steps to A minor. If you did it that way, then you're right in position. Then I'm taking the G major. I'm using the relative minor. I'm playing the lead. I'm using the scale. That's the relative minor of G major, which is E minor, which is the same pattern for the blues scale that I'm going to show you. So G major and E minor are relative major and minor chords. Okay? And you can use the blues scale or the blues scale with the extension, which for C and A minor is this one. So for a lot of my viewers, this is kind of a refresher course. And if you're new, stick around, because this is what's going to distinguish you from being, having average knowledge to having some good knowledge to becoming a lead guitarist. My first 4 years, I didn't really play, 3-4 years, I didn't really play lead. I just kept playing rhythms. By my second year, when I was playing bar chords, I felt confident. I was playing in the stage band in the early 80s when I was in high school. But when I learned this scale, little did I know, even though it was told to me, that this is the scale that most of the guys that I emulated in rock use. This is my go-to scale. So we start on the 5th fret of the 6th string with the 1st finger, moving up to the 8th with the 4th finger, and on the 5th string, 5th and 7th frets, 4th string, 5th and 7th frets, on the 3rd string, 5th and 7th frets. But you notice that on the 5th and 4th strings, I'm using my 1st and 3rd fingers. Now use your 2nd. When you're on that 7th fret of the 3rd string, use your 2nd finger and slide up. You got to slide to the 9th fret, 3rd string. Use your 1st and 3rd fingers to play the 8th and 10th frets. So this is the scale right here. That's an A, because I'm starting on A. I'm using this A scale, blues scale, for C major and A minor. I don't care if you play your C major here, your C major here, your C major here, or your A minor here, A minor here, or your A minor here, or here. Don't care where you play, but you can. That's what you do. You can use this scale. And this is what it looks like once again. Okay? Now just take the same pattern. See this, the finger pattern? If you're a left-handed guitarist, it still works. Okay, use your 1st and 4th. I'm a right-handed guitarist. I'm using my left hand. If you're a left-handed guitarist, you're going to be using your right hand. This is the fingering for that. Just move this all the way up to the 12th. This is for key of E when you're playing a G major or an E minor. Now, if you're playing a G major, you could use the blues scale in G, but I like using its relative minor. So I'm playing the G, E minor, or just one chord. So E minor. So I'm using that same pattern. Just on the 12th and 15th frets on the 6th string, 12th and 14th, 12th and 14th on the 5th and 4th strings, 12th and 14th, then using that second finger on the 14th fret of the 3rd string, sliding up to the 16th fret, and then on the 2nd and 1st strings, the 15th and 17th frets. E minor, G major, and there you go. And that's how easy it is, okay? So you're using 4 basic chords. Just they happen to have a relative major or minor, depending how you're looking at it. If you find the major, you go down 3 half steps. If you're on A minor, you want to find the major, you go up 3 half steps. So, depending where you're at. And that's what I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.